Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. This is our regular meeting night, Tuesday, January the 8th, 2009, and for the record, the time is 7 p.m. The first item we got to do is approve 3 sets of minutes for Wednesday, November 28th, Tuesday, December 4, and Wednesday, January 2. The chair here moves that the minutes be approved as they are written, or are there corrections?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, the minutes be approved. Any discussion? There being none, all in favor indicate so by saying yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. The minutes are approved. Okay, public comments. Madam Clerk, did anyone want to speak tonight? Okay, no one's asked to speak tonight. So we move into our items for consideration. The first item, number 4A on the agenda, is consideration of resolution 2019-01, a resolution of the Town Council of the Town of Nashville, North Carolina, declaring the service sidearm carried by Nashville Chief of Police Thomas Bashore as surplus and rewarding it to him upon retirement. And there is a resolution that has to be read for that, which I will now read, and we'll move on that. This is a resolution of the town of, it's resolution 2019-01, a resolution of the Town Council of the Town of Nashville, North Carolina, declaring the service sidearm carried by Nashville Chief of Police Thomas A. Bashore as surplus and awarding it to him upon retirement. Whereas the Chief of Police Thomas Bashore retired from an active career in law enforcement with the Town of Nashville Police Department on January 1, 2019, and whereas Chief Bashore's service and dedication to the Nashville Police Department and accomplishments in the field of law enforcement are hereby recognized and commended, and whereas North Carolina General Statute 2187.2 provides that the governing body of the municipal law enforcement agency may, in its discretion, award to a retiring member the service sidearm of such retiring member at a price determined by the governing body upon securing permit as required by North Carolina General Statute 14-402. Now therefore be it resolved by the Town Council of the Town of Nashville, North Carolina, that the Glock 40 caliber handgun model 23 serial number BCLA001 carried by Thomas A. Bashore be declared surplus and awarded to him in exchange for consideration of the sum of $1 received from him and upon his receiving a permit as required by North Carolina General Statute 14-402. Be it further resolved that the Town Council of the Town of Nashville hereby extends their best wishes for the many years of good health and happiness to Thomas Bashore during his retirement and his future endeavors. Adopted this 8th day of January 2019 with appropriate signatures and attestations. Does the chair hear a motion to approve this resolution?
So made.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded we approve the resolutions. Any discussion? Okay, there being none, all in favor indicate so by saying yes.
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 Opposed, no. It is so done. 4B is the next item coming up, which is consideration of another resolution, 2019-02, a resolution authorizing the advertisement of an offer to purchase certain property, 122 South Body Street. Let's see, the resolution. Okay, resolution 2019-02, resolution authorizing the advertisement of an offer to purchase certain property. Whereas the Town Council of the Town of Nashville desires to dispose of certain surplus property of the Town of Nashville, now therefore be it resolved by the Town Council that the following described property is hereby declared to be surplus to the needs of the Town of Nashville. The vacant, the vacant property located at 122 South Body Street, Nashville, North Carolina, described in Deed Book 2841, page 213 of the Nash County Registry. This property is identified by Nash County tax parcel number 38011-950-2920. The Town Council has received an offer to purchase for the sum of $32,680 of property described above. The person making the offer must deposit with the town for a sum equal to 5% of his or her offer by certified check. The Town Council proposes to accept the offer unless a qualifying upset bid shall be made. Number 4, the Town Clerk shall cause a notice of such offer to be published in accordance with General Statute 168-269. Number 5, persons wishing to upset the offer must submit a written bid to the Town Clerk within 10 days after publication of the notice. the person making the bid must deposit with the town clerk a sum equal to 5% of his or her offer by certified check. Once a qualifying upset bid has been received, that bid will become the new offer. Number 6, if a qualifying upset bid is received, the town clerk is directed to re-advertise the offer at the increased upset bid amount and to continue with this process until a 10-day period has passed without receipt of a qualifying upset bid with appropriate signatures and attestations. Mr. Chair, here a motion to approve this resolution.
So made.
It's been moved and
Second.
seconded. We approve the resolution to start the process for the upset bid. Is there any discussion? Yes.
Mayor Street, as far as I'm concerned, this land is too valuable to the town
Okay.
to list as surplus.
Okay. Oh, the land itself was part of the deal we got from the county when we
Right.
sold the library. And the value that they placed on it at that time was $30,000. This lad needs it for his parking lot next to the business he's talking about putting next door. And he's made an offer on it. We can take it or reject it.
He's actually informed me that he has an agreement to purchase the building next door. So
It's under contract?
He's here if you want to ask him. Mr. Whitley, could you come to the mic?
Oh, I lost him back there in the crowd. Mr. Whitley, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I didn't see you back there behind so many people.
How you doing?
Would you tell us what your game is here? I mean, your plan is for this project so that we'll know what we're dealing with?
Well,
First of all, would you tell us your name and address for the record?
I'm Ashley Whitley, Momeyer, North Carolina here, Jackson Road at the very dead end.
And the question that was asked that you will need to answer, you had told me today that you have an agreement to purchase that building side of it.
Yes, we have a agreement of sale. I'm meeting with the attorney in the next week. Gonna owner finance, gonna purchase it, so it's pretty much a done deal. And we really need a lot for parking. You know, it's need somewhere for my employees to park and an ease to come in and unload and offload with trailers so we won't be in the street. Maybe display a couple of the new units outside around the corner. No junk, no old bikes or trash or none of that by any means. Just new equipment and parking and keep up the lot. Plan on beautifying it a little bit, you know.
The lot has a rather acute slope to it. You plan to grade it down and level it up some?
Yeah, I just need to get in there and get to work so I can make the money to do all that.
Will that affect the wall next to it?
I would like to do something with that where the brick was
Yeah.
connected to that building. I would like to do something with that later, yeah.
Okay.
So
Other
primarily it would be parking?
Yes,
Okay.
just parking and loading and unloading.
My concern is that Nashville has very limited municipal parking. Downtown is, we have no parking on Main Street. And so this is the last piece of land that we have for parking. I just think we're making a big mistake by surplusing this piece of land.
Yeah.
Where else are we going to find a piece of land for parking?
Can I ask a question, Doug, sir? If your intentions are to take that piece of property and use it strictly for parking, would there be any objection from you on non-business hours and you're not using it for anything that the town, if we have an event like, I think what Ms. Henderson alluded to is at our Blooming Festival?
Absolutely
If
not.
we would use that as a parking
No
area?
problem. It's no problem. Be more than willing to do that.
Our concern was the development of Body Street at some point, and there's no parking, and that lot at the end of the street would be, ideal for parking, municipal parking. We just don't have any left. So, I think we're making a big mistake by surplusing this.
Well, we have a motion and a second on the floor to approve the resolution. Ready to call the question?
Can I make one more comment?
Yes, sir, please.
Upon looking for somewhere to do this venture, there was a lot of properties here in town I looked at that I believe need to be leveled and turned into a parking lot that are larger than the one I'm trying to get. Because I had a lot of opportunities. Everybody opened up to help me with this. This seemed to be the best place. It's connected right to the building I got. And it's only like, I mean, where the setback is, it's like .25. It's real tiny, you know, but I agree. I know it's limited and everything, but it sure would help with my business, and I can assure you it's going to bring some revenue downtown because we are established.
Once upon a time, there was a plan to turn it into a one-lane street, put parking across the street, angle parking, which you put about a dozen places in there. But that was dependent on another business coming down that street that did not materialize. So the property we've got now is sitting out on the corner. You know, we took it from the county as part of the library purchase, and the plan was somewhere down the road, we could sell it to somebody for something or use it for something, and now we got a viable offer here. So that
And
was,
upon acquisition of the property that you're looking to purchase, if you don't have this lot, it would be a detriment to your business.
It was going to be tough because it's all we have is, you know, that little bitty square in front of it. And when I was on Barnes Street, you know, that was awful loading and unloading. People always bring trailers and they want to drop the tailgate and they don't want to be rushed. They want to block the street, and you know, it's just, there's already an easement on the front side to get into that property. I'd be willing to pay to have the other easement fixed. Later on, it'd be nice to have it graded, and during Heritage Day, the police can set up there. Y'all can do whatever you want to with it. It's no problem.
okay. All in favor of the motion, indicate so by saying yes.
Yes.
No,
Opposed, no.
opposed, no.
Okay,
We're gonna need that parking.
all right. It is resolved. Okay, we'll wait 10 days, see if we get an upset bid, and see where it goes. If somebody else comes back with a higher bid, you'll have to start again. Yeah, thank you. Okay, next is, let's see, appointments for the boards. It's time to bring up the advisory board group. We have 4 groups of persons tonight. It's been recommended for the Library Advisory Board, Inez Perry be reappointed. I don't believe she's present tonight. If she is, I can't see her. The chair hear a motion to approve Mrs. Perry for the continue on the Library Board.
So made.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded we let Ms. Perry continue. Is there any discussion? Okay. There being none, all in favor indicate so by saying yes.
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 Opposed, no. Okay, she is reappointed. The second group is the Municipal Service District Advisory Board, of which there are 2 reappointments and 1 new appointment. Dylan Bunch for reappointment, and Tammy Davis for reappointment, and Brian Hudson is a new appointment. And Dylan is here tonight. Dylan, thanks for being here. Appreciate what you do for us. And Brian Hudson, I've not seen him. I'm not sure where he is. The chair here motion to approve these 3 persons for the Municipal Service Advisory Board.
So made.
It's been moved and
And second.
seconded. Is there any discussion?
Ms. Davis is not here either, is she?
No, Tammy's not here yet.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I didn't see her. I didn't know Brian was here. Okay. All in favor, indicate so by saying yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Okay, the Board of Adjustment is a reappointment for Willie Morris, and Willie's not here.
Nope.
Does the chair hear a motion we approve Mr. Morris?
So moved.
Been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Okay, there being none, all in favor indicate so by saying yes.
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 Opposed, no. Okay, he is done. And our planning board, we have 3 reappointments. Al Edwards, Patsy McGee, and Betty Lowe have been long-serving members on that. And none of those are here tonight either. Of the chair here motion, we approve these 3 persons for the planning board.
made. Second.
It's been moved and seconded, we approve these persons. Any discussion? Okay, there being none, all in favor indicate so by saying yes.
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 Opposed, no. It is done. Okay, now we've got some budget amendments to approve under 4D. If I can get that far. I see our finance director coming up here, so there must be some comments on these,
Just in case you had questions.
just in case we have
I
questions.
didn't want to be blocked by the
Okay.
poll.
The first, excuse me, excuse me, the first 4 of these things are sort of explainable. The first one, Amendment 20, is the passing of PEG money on to the community college, which we get that from the state. And then the third was donations from the general fund. And then the HOPE initiative, that money's going to pass on away from us. The second one deals with an insurance collection from I'm sorry, deals with a late billing coming in from last budget item, the last budget year. It's finally got billed in this budget year, so we got to add some more money to their general fund, which would be $13,000. Would you like to care to comment on any of these? I will do the last one separately.
No, sir, just in case anybody had any questions.
Okay, anybody got any questions or anything? Sort of automatic. Okay, the chair here motion to approve the first 4 budget amendments.
So made.
Second.
Been moved and seconded, we approve the first 4 as they are. Is there any discussion?
Was there a new line item? I guess it was a library donation. I couldn't find it in the budget.
Yeah, it's a new line item
Okay.
because it's a Walmart donation to them.
Further discussion? All in favor indicate so by saying yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Okay, the 5th item is one that has some conversation about using some money from the police department to change the logos on the vehicles. I talked with Joey, I got him here. It's sort of an interesting thing, the way it was explained to us, that we had a car that got wrecked. We took the insurance money. We're not going to replace the car because decided now to change the logos on the vehicles. But it seemed like there's a reason for these things. I asked Joey to come tonight and explain it to us. Would you tell us what you're about there, Joey?
And we just got the insurance check last week, or the last 2 weeks.
Was
So
it for,
it's-
was it for the amount we anticipated? Okay, good. Okay. Chief, go ahead.
The fleet that we currently have is changing, and when I say that it's changing, Ford is no longer making sedans, which is what everybody is familiar with us purchasing in the past. As far as law enforcement vehicles go, we have pretty much 2 choices as a police department for patrol vehicles to purchase. One is the Dodge Charger, the other is the Ford police vehicles. Dodge Chargers, the maintenance is historically high, and it is it's much too high cost a vehicle for us to put on the road. Too much car for the small town of Nashville for us to be patrolling on. Unfortunately, with Ford's designs in 2019, they are moving away from the sedan and moving to a primarily crossover. It's a mixture between an SUV and a sedan. They're no longer making those going forward. With that comes the problem of our graphics looking appropriate on the new sedan model vehicles. In the past, 16 years ago, the current graphic design we have now was designed for the Crown Victoria. And when we transitioned from the Crown Vic to the Ford Taurus, we enlarged that design and elongated it to try and make it look appropriate on the Ford Taurus. And here we are faced with the same dilemma again, having to enlarge it and try to elongate it.
And these are the pictures you've given us here.
Yes, sir.
This page, the one with the 3 pictures on it.
The one on the end, the one on the back is the one that you're really referring to, isn't it?
That's our recommendation. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
recommendation.
This is what he's talking about now in the transition.
Yes, sir. Those are the older
The new
ones.
ones is the one you have there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as we move forward, this new design will more than likely sustain us for quite a while in terms of being able to scale it to fit different size body panels as Ford continues to change their body schemes as time goes on. Whereas our current graphic design just doesn't fit that very well.
And we're expecting 2 of these SUV things.
Any day.
Any day
Yes,
now.
sir.
Okay. And I think it's pretty neat with this graphic he's given us here, that he has digitally placed the logo on a vehicle in somebody else's garage. That's not our stuff.
No, sir.
But it's a very cool job. Okay. Anybody have any questions for Joey?
I don't have any questions for him, Mayor, but I think I'm in agreement with approving this move, because other than moving from what we've got to get a graphic that'll fit the new type vehicle, if we do it on all of what we already got and the new ones coming in, it'll give the police department a brand new look.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it may even fool some people to think we bought new cars to go all the way around, and all we did was change the decals.
Well,
But
sometimes,
it gives a new look, and I think that will go a long way.
sometimes those things work.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, okay. All right, Chair, here motion to approve budget amendment number 24.
So moved.
Yes,
Second.
moved and seconded. Any discussion? Okay, there being none, all in favor indicate so by saying yes.
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 Opposed, no.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joey. Okay, Mr. Manager? You have reports for us, sir?
Came back.
Well, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're well.
Everything is going well. We're moving along. Hopefully, within the next few weeks, Melanie and I will be able to get a little closer to getting you all together for
Have to get in
retreat.
the mic.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Hopefully, we can get a little closer and have some time to plan a retreat so that we can get together and talk about getting ready for the budget. And hopefully, we can do that no later than late February, early March, because we've got a long way to go to get to a budget. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that takes care of yourself. Okay, council comments. Mr. Taylor?
What our managers just alluded to, retreat, let's make sure this year that this retreat stays in Nashville. And we don't end up going to the beach, which we didn't go anyway. So, but we keep those in line with what our guidelines said we should do. The finance spreadsheet that Ms. Melanie provided us with is so very helpful. And I scanned through it to look down, and she told us the other day that none of our departments looked like they were gonna have any problems with their budget this year. Everybody was looking real good. But as I looked at the police department and at the fire department, they both stuck out at me. It seems like that we may run into problems with gas, tires, and oil. And I know a lot of the overrun is probably because of the escalating gas prices, which are now going back down, but I hope our interim chief, our acting chief, Joey, and our new fire chief, which is not new anymore, they've already got a guideline or something in the works to kind of back this off if the prices haven't skyrocket again. I hope you got a plan to keep that gas, tires, and oil within budget.
Yeah. I don't know about tires, but gas is up and down.
Gas is up and down, tires, you know.
Hard to keep it together.
But that's the only thing that I saw that looked like it would be screwed just a little bit, so I don't want that to get by us.
The more patrolling we do, the higher it goes. One thing after another.
Well, we've had that confront us before with the police department, and I think George probably got some stuff in mind that kind of, we'll leave it at that, but I don't want to sneak up on us.
No. Won't be pushing any cars.
Don't want to be pushing these new cars.
Mr. Taylor?
No comment tonight, Mayor.
That's it?
No comment.
Ms. Morris?
Well, it's really nice to see all these faces out here tonight, so thank you for coming out. A big thank you to Melanie for giving us the update. It's really nice to be able to see these numbers on a regular basis. Thank you to the advisory board appointments. We definitely appreciate everything that you do for us and all of your time that you give up. And that is it.
Yeah, good. Thank you very much. Okay, get around, we got one more thing to do on the minute agenda. We need to have a closed session here because concerning some discussions about property that we started last time that we never completed, so we got a little more follow-up information on that. So, we're gonna go in closed session now, and you stay as long as you want to. We'll report out when we get finished. Chair will entertain a motion to go into closed session.
So moved.
Been moved and seconded to go into closed session. Any discussion? Okay, there being none, all in favor indicate so by saying yes.
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 Opposed, no. Accordingly, we're in closed session, and we'll meet over here in about 3 minutes and start up there. Okay.